See, it's great to visualize where you want to be, but what are you doing today to get there? So first, I believe it's mindset. Mindset. What's your mindset? Do you have the mindset of a student? Are you coachable? You know, we want our kids. We want our kids. We save all our lives to send our kids to college. What about us? If you have that belief in them, what are you doing for you? Because guess what? Your kids are watching you. So are you a farmer or an MBA? What? All right, now you lost me, Darren. Are you a farmer or an MBA? When I purchased my Subway franchise, the first thing that they did is they sent me to Subway University. You go for a week to work in a store, work side by side with the trainer, and to learn their systems. And I don't know if you know this, but the numbers may have changed, but when I started in 1992, when I opened my Subway sandwich shop, Subway had a 98% success rate. Not easy to be in that 2%. I had to work really hard to screw that one up. 98%. You see, when you buy a franchise, you're buying a success system. The only way, I didn't come from money. I came from college. I had a lot of college debt. The only way I could get a loan from a bank is because I went with a franchise, because it's a proven success system. So if you follow the system, you'll achieve success 98% of the time. Well, what they taught us in Subway, I didn't get it at the time, but it made so much sense later on, and I've applied it to my life now in everything that I do. Because they told us, because they had thousands of stores, which is a huge sample size, and they could tell easily the difference between the people who were successful and the people who weren't. And they narrowed down to two categories that stood out on both ends of the spectrum. People who were formerly farmers who purchased a Subway franchise, invested $60,000, that's what it cost me to open my doors, $60,000 to buy the system, that if you do it this way, you will be guaranteed of success. So farmers, knowing the ethic of hard work, knowing that they didn't know anything about running a sandwich shop, because it's a different business, they invested in the system and they just followed it. Success. MBAs, on the other hand, MBAs, people who came out of business school and they thought they knew better than the system. They invested in the same system, and they intently were determined to do it their own way anyway. So they invested in the system, and they said, well, no, I'm not going to do that opening offer. That's going to waste too much time. That's going to waste too much money. And I'm not going to do mailers. That's too costly. And what? You just bought $60,000 for them to show you how to do it, and then you're trying to change it. Do you think like a farmer, or do you think like an MBA? See, I believe MBAs could be the most successful if they took what they learned in school, put it aside, learned the system for a year or two, and then saw how what they learned could be applied to the system. So are you a farmer or are you an MBA? That's our biggest challenge as adults. We go to seminars to prove that we know more than the presenter. Yeah, we'll see what this guy's like. Guess what? If you came here, congratulations, you win. I don't care. I don't care what you think of me. I let go of that years ago. But when I was trying to look good, I didn't look good. When I could let go and be passionate about the results that people would leave with, then I looked really good. See, there's no cure for not being coachable. As a coach, as a mentor, I can't help you with that. You have to figure that one out yourself.